very cloudy. I just wanted to show you briefly. It was going to be a longer one today outside, but we did get some severe storms last night. We didn't get any tornadoes, but we did have, I believe, what they call a microburst. Woke me up. I heard it getting really loud. The wind really took off, and I'm going to show you behind me if you can see it. See if I can get this turned around. So a microburst is kind of sort of a very small burst area, I guess you'd call it. Blast area, burst area, whatever. But it comes down and it's high winds, super high winds. It'll tear stuff up. So I'm assuming it hit over here to start. You can see the grass is all down right there. It did flip my A-frame trellis. I didn't get those secured to the ground yet. And then this is my little cedar tree. You can see it tore branches there off again. This thing's always taking a beating. It threw branches over there. There's two more big limbs over there. And then if you look up top, I don't know if you can see it. There's sheared off there. There's one broken and hanging down, and another one on the other side, bigger, that's broken and hanging down. But they're very localized, so it looks like it here. So they come down real fast, and you can see there's broken branches there hanging down. So, but thankfully nothing severe. Just flipped my A-frame trellis, which I have to attach to this one and then stake them to the ground. And that's my fault because I was just lazy. And then I wanted to show you, I'm not setting this up yet because it's so windy. And we had, I think Mural up in Tulsa, they had some, I think they had tornadoes up her way in Tulsa, and I believe just north, I'm going to say northwest of Wendy at Hard Neck Farms. I believe they had a couple tornadoes or one tornado up there. I forget the name of the town, but they got hit with a tornado. Oh, no problem. Hi, everybody. After Dark. Hey, Missy, Janet. I know I'm missing some people. I'm trying to do this quick because it's raining. But I wanted to show you guys. Check this out. Facebook Marketplace. I was talking about building an L-shaped table for the garden. So check that out. Free. It's a steel frame. That's why I wanted it. If it was wood frame, I wouldn't have cared. But it's, hey, Alice. Hey, Grandma Teresa. A steel frame. It went on Facebook yesterday. There was tons of comments, but nobody was going to pick it up. And I asked her, she's about a mile from me, and I said, hey, is that still there? And she says, yeah. You want to come pick it up? I said, I'll be right there. So it's the faux wood. It's fake wood, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to replace that with pallet wood. So that's going to be all pallet wood. I'll tear that up, use some self-tapping metal screws to screw the reclaimed pallet wood to the top. That'll be my work table. That's where I'll do my farm-to-table cooking. It's got little shelves, but that's a metal frame. Free. And I'm just flipping it over. I'm flipping it over because I don't want the wind to pick it up and throw it into the house. But I couldn't believe it. It was free. So I've been refurbishing my subscriber garden, the placards. You all saw the one I made for foraging and urban farms. And I got that in the ground. Boom. Kind of looks like a tombstone, but so their stuff's going to go there. I already planted calypso beans there. So I came out with some color and added some red and purple to Mural's Hearth and Home. Those are calypso beans. I have everybody else's painted. So except for Shannon's, because Shannon changed the name of their channel. So I have to redo another. I'm going to redo a placard because it says us and our bunch, and I got to go figure out and get the name of her channel. Excuse me, and put it on the and burn it on. Then I'll paint the words on. Went to the nursery yesterday. By now you probably know my mom's favorite. My mom and dad passed away 16, 17 years ago from Alzheimer's. My mom always liked marigolds. That was her favorite flower. So I got some marigold. I picked up a marigold yesterday. She had them for like $1.80. So instead of tearing these up, I was going to pick these out here, but now what I'm doing is I'm going to leave them. I'll plant a couple marigolds in them, and then I'm starting to dig this up. I'll do that Sunday on a live at 5. I'm going to dig this up, put some fresh dirt down, and I have seeds, wildflower seeds to plant there. But that was it. That was the extent of the damage, thankfully. Just that cedar tree over there and my one A-frame. And it's so weird because nothing else like this, these are all loose. They should have blown around, but that didn't blow around at all. That's how microbursts work. They're very, very localized. You can see I tore the tree up. But yeah, I don't know, it was 2 a.m. I heard the rain started coming down, and all of a sudden I heard this big wind and loud noises and stuff. And so I came outside, and it was 2 a.m. I think, yeah. And didn't see any, rain-wrapped tornadoes anywhere. It was lightning out and everything. So then I went inside and scrambled up some of my daughter's fresh chicken eggs she sent us. So 2 in the morning, microburst, celebrated with eggs with garlic butter. And then of course you see my sweet white and red onions there I planted. And then I did want to show you this. I harvested for the first time asparagus from my son. I gave him some asparagus the other day. And check these out. Check these out. I want to show you something. So these are my asparagus. You can already see when I say they fern out, these are already starting to fern. But look how tall these are. I'm 6'3", so this is probably 4.5 feet. The stalks are 3/4 of an inch thick. I got a new one growing there, a bunch there. These are starting to fern out, and I just clipped the tops of them to eat. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's about 45 degrees, 46 degrees and windy right now. So let me see if I can see those branches. You see those? So this is where I do my sunrises from, obviously. But you can see it dropped a bunch of branches there, broke them up inside there, flipped my A-frame trellis, and then it threw the branches about 30 feet. And you can see it continued on. It took off and then it just picked back up again. So they're just very localized high winds. But no work today in the garden. It's wet. The inside, I'd just sink in there right now. But it's just so strange how microbursts work. But yeah, the asparagus are looking really, really good. Asparagus patch is all planted over there. And I just got to finish putting posts in here for my pole beans. But yeah, everything's going to start greening up in the next 2 weeks or so. But and what's weird is that tree got hit with a microburst last year because I had to chainsaw a bunch of branches. It's got to be something like, I don't know if it's in a trough or whatever they call it, but for some reason that gets hit. So, and of course we got the subscriber garden, but just beyond the subscriber garden on our driveway is those trees that were there planted before we came in. So they're all starting to bloom now. You can see all the white blooms. And then they'll bush out really, really nice. And then of course, that's where the pumpkins are going to be. I'll put some weed paper down here so I can have pumpkins over here. This whole section here is going to be weed paper and mulch. So I can go in here and walk. And then this is where the cook table is going to be. Probably going to set it in there. So the L shape sits right in there. So, and then I can attach the fence to it and run trellises up and grow in front of the table. So anyways, everybody, my screen is all wet. It's raining out. You can probably hear it. But I just wanted to come out and show everybody I was going to do a longer one, but it's too cold, wet, and rainy. So hope everybody has a good day. It's Saturday. Enjoy your family. Go get yourself some breakfast or some lunch or brunch or whatever you want to call it. And we'll see you guys probably tomorrow. I'm going to be hopefully working over there planting wildflowers. So we'll see you guys later. All have a great day.